Hey guys, welcome back to the channel. I am Luke Ness Monster, and today we're going to be looking at the top 10 Star Wars The Black Series Clone Wars figures Hasbro needs to make. So I believe this is actually the third iteration of this that I've done on the channel, but we've gotten a ton of Clone Wars figures over the last couple of years, and I really did want to make an updated list. And this episode is actually part of a series on the channel that I've been doing for a little while now, where I'm doing 10 figures that Hasbro needs to make from each piece of Star Wars media. So we already have Phantom Menace and Attack the Clones out on the channel. Revenge of the Sith will be out after this one, but yeah, cannot wait for that. So let's go ahead and jump right into it. At the honorable mention slot, this one would have been really high up on the list, but this is actually ARC Trooper Jesse, and Hasbro has actually been rumored to be making this figure in 2022. So yeah, right around the corner we will be seeing an ARC Trooper Jesse. So I didn't put it on the actual list since this one is already rumored, but cannot wait for this figure. It is a necessity for the Black Series because ARC Trooper Jesse is amazing. So yeah, he comes in at the honorable mention slot. Okay, now we're actually going into the top 10. Coming at the number 10 spot, I'm going to give it to Season 7 Echo. And by season 7 Echo, I mean his, I guess, Season 7 kind of like 501st armor. We only saw this for about 2 or 3 episodes, but it is some of my favorite armor for Echo. I absolutely love Echo, and his armor is kind of like low-key, really cool. I didn't like it when I first saw it, but it's really grown on me. And don't get me wrong, I love his Bad Batch armor too, but I have just a sweet spot for this, for all the nostalgia for Season 7. I really love this, and plus the helmet looks super cool as well. So Season 7 Echo does come in at the number 10 spot. Coming in at the number 9 spot, I actually give it to the Season 3 through 7 Anakin and Obi-Wan. And this is basically just their normal Jedi robes, but with the clone gauntlets. And so the only reason I didn't I guess put this higher on the list is because Anakin's doesn't really have any clone armor on at all. His is just the Revenge of the Sith outfit pretty much, and we already have Revenge of the Sith Anakin, and so the only one that really would have been different is Obi-Wan. And because of that, I did put this one a little bit lower on the list, but I do think it's something we would like to see in the Black Series. I really do like that outfit, especially with that little bit of clone armor. It just really makes it pop, and plus the Clone Wars Kenobi we already have is amazing, so any other version of Kenobi that they would release would be great. And plus this would be kind of a I guess an updated version of the Revenge of the Sith, just with different arms, and the Revenge of the Sith body we have is really bad, so any version of the Revenge of the Sith body we could get brand new would be amazing. Coming in at the number 8 spot, I gave it to the Defend Camino ARC Troopers, and these are the 3 or 4 ARC Troopers that were on Camino during the Defend Camino arc in Season 3 of the Clone Wars. These are some of the coolest ARC Troopers we've ever seen in the Black Series, and this is, or not that we would ever see in the Black Series, I guess I could say, and this was the first time we've ever saw ARC Troopers in the Clone Wars or in Star Wars altogether. So these were the first, and I think it would be great to see them in figure form. We already do have the ARC Trooper molds in the Black Series, so all it takes is a few repaints. So obviously I'm talking about Blitz, Havoc, Hammer, and Colt. These are the 4, I guess, that are on Camino during that arc, and all of them look amazing, so I would absolutely love to see them in figure form. Make it 3 4-pack, release them individually, I don't care, but I'd love to see them in the Black Series. Coming in at the number 7 spot is Gar Saxon. This is a super cool Mandalorian, I guess like elite commando, whatever you want to call it, but he does have the yellow visor, and it looks incredible. We actually did get the Mandalorian back in 2020, and so I think Gar Saxon would be a great figure to go with the Mandalorian, and plus, he is just super cool, so yeah, absolutely love to get that. Hopefully it wouldn't be any exclusive though, but I'd love to see that in the Black Series. And kind of going along with that Season 7 of Clone Wars vibe, I'm going to give the number 6 spot to Commander Vaughn. This would be a super easy repaint. While I would prefer the newer clone body, this would pretty much just be a Commander Cody repaint, as he has the exact same body as Cody. So Vaughn would just be, I guess, a 501st Cody with the 332nd helmet, and it would look super cool. Like I said, I'd love them to do an updated version on the newer clone body, but if they already have the older one, there's really no point of doing that. So yeah, plus of course we've already gotten the 332nd Trooper and Season 7 Ahsoka, plus with Jesse coming out here in 2022, I think Commander Vaughn would be great to add to that collection. Coming in at number 5 is one of my favorite characters in all of the Clone Wars, and that is Pre Vizsla. Pre Vizsla is so cool. I think you got to give him, of course, his amazing looking cape. Give him the Darksaber. give him a jetpack with the blast effects, give him his blasters. This figure would be so freaking cool. Hopefully they do a Clone Wars Maul in the future too, so you could have them duel. But Pre Vizsla is one of my favorite characters in all of the Clone Wars, and I'd love to see him in figure form. He's just amazing, and I think also, plus of course, we've gotten some more Mandalorians in the line recently. We did get the Death Watch Trooper, or the Mandalorian Loyalist, whatever you want to call it. It is a Death Watch Trooper though. Plus, of course, we did get Bo-Katan and Casca Reeves, which are technically from a different era, but I think, they're still Mandalorians that are the same color, so they'd blend in if you wanted to display it with it. So, yeah, I'd love to see a Pre Vizsla though. That'd be so cool. And speaking of Darth Maul, the number 4 spot goes to Season 7 Maul. This would be another one of those figures to kind of throw into that, like, Season 7 Wave 2. Obviously, that was with Gar Saxon and Commander Vaughn, but a Season 7 Maul I feel like is so necessary. We already have Season 7 Ahsoka, and I think a Maul is necessary to go with her. Obviously, we already did get him in TVC, so I think it's only necessary we get him in Black Series as well. Plus, I think that is the best version of Maul we've ever seen in Star Wars. I think he looks the coolest, and I just much prefer that body over the original Phantom Menace one, which they've been tending to reuse for the Black Series. So hopefully we get a new Maul body, because that would be amazing. Plus, it just looks the coolest in my opinion. Finally, breaking into the number 3 spot, I'm going to give this to pretty much any of the 501st named clone troopers that, I guess, for example, would be like the Umbara arc, or even if it's a Phase 1 5s and Echo, that'd be super cool. But I'm mainly kind of looking at the Umbara arc with Hardcase and Kix and Dogma, and all of those clone troopers. I guess Phase 2 Jesse would count as that as well, because all of those clones are super cool. I love the Umbara arc, and I'd love to get literally all of those in the Black Series. Just easy repaints of the already existing clone body. Plus, it would go so good with the rest of the 501st we already have. I think that these are really popular characters, and they're going to sell out super fast. Like I said, any clone Hasbro makes is going to sell, let alone some of these really popular 501st characters too. So please make literally any 501st character you can. I will buy it. Coming in at the number 2 spot, I'm giving this to the Season 1 through 5 Ahsoka. So this is 2 different bodies, I guess you could say. First, we have the younger Ahsoka, then we have, I guess, the middle Ahsoka. But either one of these, I don't care which one we get. I think we do need that in the Black Series, though. I think that we have the Season 1 through 3 Anakin and Obi-Wan, but not the Ahsoka to go with it. So I think, like I said, it's only necessary we get an appropriate Ahsoka to go with it. I also think that, you throw in the green lightsabers. I think that outfit for Ahsoka is pretty iconic, considering that we saw her on TV for, 5-6 years on TV in that outfit before we got Season 7. So I think it'd be pretty cool to get an updated Ahsoka for the Seasons 1 through 5. Whether you do only one of the outfits or you do both, I don't care, but I'd love to see it. And then you guys have probably guessed it if you've watched my channel at all. Coming in the number 1 spot, I'm going to give it to ARC Trooper 5s. Come on, Hasbro, make ARC Trooper 5s. 5s has been number 1 on my list every single time I've made this list. For, 2 years now I've been making this list, and he's been number 1 every single time. ARC Trooper 5s is one of the best characters in all of Clone Wars. He is by far the coolest looking clone in my opinion. Now that is my opinion. Obviously you can disagree if you'd like, but I really love 5s. I think he's one of the most important characters in the Clone Wars as well, considering that he almost discovered Order 66 before it happened, but that's a whole other story. I think 5s is just one of the coolest 501st troopers as well, so I'd love to see him in ARC Trooper form. And plus, we already have the ARC Trooper body with ARC Trooper Echo that came out in 2021, so all they would have to do is repaint it, and yeah, we would have ARC Trooper 5s. Please, Hasbro, make ARC Trooper 5s. It's not rumored for 2022 yet, but we don't have a ton of figures that are rumored for 2022 yet, so hopefully by the end of 2022 we will see an ARC Trooper 5s. That is my goal, at least. Who knows? But I think Hasbro knows that we want an ARC Trooper 5s. I think that's the most requested figure I've ever seen out of any other figure, being, a Black Series YouTuber. I do see quite a few suggestions for figures, and ARC Trooper 5s is by far the top one, and I think Hasbro knows we want it, and I guess they're just waiting for a good time to release it. I don't know. I gotta believe they have one in production, though. If they already have the ARC Trooper Echo mold for it, I guarantee they have one in production. It's just a matter of when they release it. But anyway, guys, it is my list. If you did enjoy, the like button and subscribe if you're new to the channel. Comment down below if you would have changed the list at all, and I'll see you guys in the next video.